Stand, and then you have your prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the mercies that you have shown us. Help us to always do your will and go with us and guide us. And help us to always be thankful for the many blessings you've given us. Thank you for what you've done. Yes, in your name.
So motion to accept the minutes of last meeting. Motion. Second. All in favor?
Yes.
Motion to advertise the bids for search vehicles.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Health Department Board appointment, I haven't found anybody. Open bid for 911 equipment league.
Yes, sir.
Do I have that here?
Yes, sir. I think we ended up with two
That's it?
passes. Yes.
Two of them
Should be two.
from the same people?
Yes.
Okay.
Two different systems.
Oh,
That's
because
all we got. Nobody else wanted to
they
bid.
bid the kiss themselves.
Well, one's a different system than the
Is
other.
that the people that was downstairs the other day?
Yes.
So they're just subcontractors for this out there? Big thing two-way?
Mm,
Total bid, Big Sandy two-way communications, 133,823.66. $133,000. Next bid for Big Sandy two-way is $161,109.22. Lee, you want to explain the difference for us?
Two different systems. One's a Moducom system, and one is a Zetron system. It's just two different brands. Zetron has always been known to be a little higher. The Moducom system, they both do the same thing. It's just two different systems. Brand name's what it is. That's the difference.
And they're both through Big Sandy two-way.
And they're both through Big Sandy two-way, yes.
So actually, the people that were downstairs doing the demonstration wasn't going to.
Oh, no, that's the CAD people that done the demonstration that day. Yes,
Something different?
that's something different, yes.
Oh, okay. Motion accept the low bid, 133, whatever it is.
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yes.
Do we have a bid on the CAD system?
No, that's so we can put it out to bid, run it in the newspaper for a couple of weeks and get that process going.
What is?
The next thing on the agenda.
Approval of 911?
No,
your CAD system.
Your CAD system, we gotta bid it out.
Motion to go ahead and bid for the CAD system?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yes.
Approval of policy and procedure for 911, y'all have a copy of that?
Who done this policy procedure for you?
Me and Eric, we done it ourselves. We took a couple of different places, one from Pike County, one from an old one we had from the 90s, and redone it and made new ones. Updated everything. Because there's going to be a complete change. Once we get all this new equipment in, we had to update for all the new equipment, what we're talking about, what we'll be doing. So we had to make changes and update our policies and procedures.
Motion,
Well, this is kind of sudden, but I don't have a problem with it from what I see, but if we have a problem, we can change it at a later date, I guess.
Yes, yeah, we just have to go back in and
can we take
update.
it and let it look over it and do it
Sure.
next meeting?
Yeah, that's big fun with
As
me.
long as we can work on it if it needs to be, I don't have a problem passing it,
I looked over it 2 weeks ago whenever they got it to me, and we made a few revisions about the chain of command and when they have absences.
Well, I just think that we should have been able to see it,
It's
this
got-
board here, before they told it in the face.
Well, we gotta have it, so You all look at it as long as you want
I
to.
understand you're gonna have to, but don't you think we should have?
Well, you can look at it all you want to. Look at it.
We just finished.
Got next meeting.
Might be 2 meetings before we see.
Well, we gotta get it done. That's what you don't understand, John.
Well,
We have to get it
All I
done.
understand is, before I can vote on anything, I'd like to see it before it's thrown in
Okay.
my face.
That's fine. You're looking at it.
All right. And I'm just supposed to say, okay.
You were looking
fine,
at it.
I'm gonna vote for that. That would be like,
The county attorney looked at it.
That's fine, I'm gonna vote for that. I don't
The
do.
county attorney looked at it
Motion
too.
to table it until the next meeting.
So motion table, second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion set the tax rate. My recommendation is to leave the same as last year, not take the compensating rate.
Motion.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
We have a code red presentation, takes no vote. Josh, if you'll get that taken care of for us, just take about 10 minutes. Hang on. Hang on, Bucky.
Thomas, are you ready? All right, I'll play it on.
Josh, you get too high.
Can you hear me?
for me.
Okay, say that again.
Hello?
Yeah, we got you now.
Okay, am I on speakerphone now?
You were on a speaker, yes.
Oh, I'm on a speaker.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah, you're good. Through my phone, but you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so everyone can hear me, great. All right, first I want to thank everyone for allowing me a few minutes to talk a little bit about Code Red. My name is Thomas Knight. I'm with Emergency Communications Network. And what I want to do today is just take a few moments to show you a little bit about Code Red, which can enable Martin County a way to send out high critical information to your citizens and to internal groups via voice phone call, text message, email, and to our mobile app, social media, and other means of communication. This could be anything from, some things that we don't ever want to happen, obviously, such as a missing child, some things we've seen in the news lately, like an active shooter. It could be a fire or a burn ban. It could be a chemical spill or a snow emergency, which you have, or something like a boiled water notification. Code Red has had a strong relationship in the Commonwealth of Kentucky for many years. Right now we have around 98 out of 120 counties who are working with Code Red. Just in your immediate area, we have Lawrence County, Johnson, Godwin, Pike, Knott, and Prestonsburg. So we have a strong presence in the Commonwealth, and we love to work with you all. But what I want to do now is I'm going to show you just briefly how a call is launched and what this can do. And if anyone has any questions, please let me know. And I don't want any questions to go unanswered. I'm going to start with just simply how you log into the Code Red system. What I'm going to show you is the desktop application that anywhere you have internet access, you can log in. This is software as a service, so there's no equipment installed, there is no sign-up fee, there's nothing. It's just simply we agree to work together, and you're given access via internet and your internet credentials, and you move forward. So I'm going to, as though I was sitting in Martin County, unfortunately I couldn't be there today, but I'm going to show you how we would go in and launch a call. The first thing you're going to see is what we call the dashboard, and it's pretty simply just that. It's the dashboard. It's where you drive the Code Red vehicle. I'm not going to go into the deep workings of it. It's not difficult at all. And along those lines, all training is included. Once we come to an agreement that we're going to work together. You're assigned an in-house operations specialist, and Martin County is his or her, one of his or her baby. This is someone who's right there at our corporate headquarters in Florida, who speaks English as their primary language, and so we'll be there to help them in time. But as an overview, you can have, if you look here where I am right now, where it says launch, you see select scenario. I'm not going to launch that right now, but this would be something, for example, that you have, it's called a pre-created scenario. This would be something that you know could possibly happen, and you're ready for it. It could be an area that is prone to flooding. You could already have it mapped out, already have your message created, and who the message is going to go to. Simply click on that message and enter in your launch credentials, and the call goes out. That's how easy that is. But what I want to do is I'm going to show you how we would to build a call or a notification on the fly. Very simple. I'm going to go to, and again, all the training on this is included. I would build, and I'm going to use the scenario just because it's easy to show. I'm going to say that this is an emergency because we have a missing child. An emergency. Continue. I'm going to choose that I'm going to use the mapping selection. And here we have a map. Now I can draw any kind of shape. I can draw a rectangle on the map. I can draw a polygon. Or I can draw a circle. But I'm going to delete all of that because the kids don't walk in a polygon or a rectangle shape. Let's just say that you had a call in that was a missing child. I'm going to draw a circle. I'm going to go to where that house is. I'm going to draw a half-mile radius. That means that everyone in our database, which is comprised of numbers that we provide, layered on top of that 911 data, and then layered on top of that are citizen opt-ins, so their cell phones and unlisted numbers. Everyone within that red area is going to receive a notification that we're about to compose. I'm also going to add contact groups. The reason I'm going to do that is because I don't have any data in that area, and I want to show you how the system works and how it's called. So I have Josh actually is already in this particular contact group. Going to continue. Here I'm going to create a message. I'm deciding I want this to go out as a voice phone call to our mobile app. I'm going to send a voice phone call and a text. I can also send this to Twitter, Facebook, RSS feed, or an iCall message. But now I want to create my message. I'm going to create text-to-speech. This is a very good computer-generated voice, and I don't believe you're going to be able to hear it because we're on the same phone that we're calling in, but I'll just show you. This is a test for. To save. Next. Save my text. And what you see here is it's just recapping the information that's going out. I have two contacts, myself and Josh, and two text numbers that are in the database that's going out. I decide I want to launch this now. and I launch. And that's how fast, that's all it has, all you have to do is send the call out. And again, you're not going to hear that because the call is going, well, there you hear it. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, I just got the text.
Okay, the text went in, says this is a test for Martin County missing child, and my phone is ringing right now, and Josh, you're probably is as well. And after the call, you're going to see statistics, and I'm not going to go into the deep part of this right now. I know that you have a limited amount of time, but we can go in to see how many phone calls were delivered live, busy, answering machine, operator set, intercept, no answer, and so the same thing with the text. But that is a very fast overview of how we can send calls out. Now, are there any questions that anyone has?
Question I had, Josh, is, so this can go to Twitter?
I'm sorry?
1 second, I'm getting the question, I'll relay it to you.
Okay.
Facebook, Twitter, and everything other than just telephones?
Yeah, this go, and the judge had a question, this will go to social media accounts,
Absolutely.
and this will
Yeah,
go,
it will post to the social media that you designate. In other words, it will post to the county's social media.
so like if we were to have a Martin County 911 Facebook page, we could designate
It will
that.
post to
Okay.
that.
All right.
Yes, it will post to that.
Any other questions?
Now, the one thing that I do want to point out too is what I showed you was the desktop application. And some of the things that Magistrate Muncie and some of the others, and I believe Judge Callahan saw as well, is the mobile application. You're able, the mobile launcher. You are able to launch from anywhere with your smart device. You will have a set number of launch codes, people who are have the authorization to launch, and those who have that can download the mobile launcher, and you can launch from anywhere. And that's what they see, and that's even faster and even easier than this, actually. Josh has seen that.
Any questions from the audience? Sheriff?
I think it's a good thing to have, person himself. I mean, I think if those people in Gatlinburg would have had something like that the other day, probably would have been live saves.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I'll tell him that we make a decision sometime between now and next.
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make a decision sometime between now and our next court meeting. We appreciate
Okay.
you doing this for us, and we'll stay in touch.
Okay, well, I appreciate the opportunity, and please thank everyone, and look forward to working with you all.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
And I think that's a good thing. Lee, you told me all about this before then.
Yeah, we've looked at this process for years now. It's just, it's like everything else, it boils down to money.
Good thing, though, ain't it?
Oh yeah, it'd be great. It's great for any of us. If we're gonna call out and say there's a big bad winter storm coming, I can go log in there, circle, launch it to every county resident that we have in the system, and it'll tell everybody in our system that there's expected a big bad storm, how many inches of snow, or flooding, or anything, or if we go on lost children, or if the sheriff's department's in the pursuit or something, we can say, hey, sheriff's department's in the pursuit, they're looking for this guy, he's wearing this and this, and put it within that area. It's a really great thing to have. We're about the last county, we are the last county within our surrounding county to do something to that effect.
The 22 counties that don't have it probably have another system.
Yeah, right, there's several systems, but the Code Red system is by far the best one for our area.
Okay, motion to go into executive session,
Motion.
second. All in Second. All in favor?
Yes.
Lynette just advised us of a lawsuit, which everybody knows what lawsuit it is, I'll not mention it. We'll move forward. Motion to pay bills.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Yes.
Motion for appropriation transfer list.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Motion for the cash transfer list.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All, whatever. Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?